Estou aqui na Be Golden e vim escolher os acessórios para combinar com os looks que estou a preparar para o Miss Universo.
And 70,000 kids and babies in developing countries are born with cleft. A lot of these kids are really isolated and are even turned away from education because they're untreated. Smile Train supports the resources and provides training to medical staff in these developing countries to give them and equip them with the knowledge and tools to perform these life-changing cleft surgeries.
Al Jazeera recently published an article about a group of youth activists who organized an art activity for children taking refuge from Israel's bombs at Al-Shifa Hospital. These children have witnessed things in their short lives that no one should ever have to see. They've lost mothers, fathers, siblings, friends, their homes, and their art reflects this new reality.
I'm a Scorpio and a little mysterious. I'm a creative. I love to draw.
Coucou les fans, coucou mes frères, coucou mes sœurs, j'espère que vous allez bien. Alors aujourd'hui, je fais cette vidéo pour vous dire merci.
我是环球小姐中国区冠军贾琪。首先，我作为一名曾经的运动员，经历了严格的训练和比赛，这让我具备了高度的纪律性和奉献精神。这些品质贯穿于我的生活的方方面面。专业模式的技能为我赋予了独特的视角和技能，可以在担任环球小姐期间发挥重要作用。我的运动心态驱使我不断追求卓越，挑战自己，达到新的高度。
Is in the eye of the beholder, and every different person is their own unique work of art, And it's ridiculous to start shaming someone over trends that come and go as years pass on, especially now that it's so easy to do it behind the screen and not face any of the consequences of these harsh words. And I think anyone and everyone could benefit from just uplifting each other instead of tearing them down.
It's a super exciting day for me. While you may know me as Miss Universe Egypt, I am also a fashion girly. So today we've been invited for a launch from Coach, which I am so ecstatic to be part of. So we're going to be doing a quick get ready with me today, showing you guys the fit beforehand, and yeah, let's start.
I believe the Miss Universe Guyana organization has created many successful stories, and I am privileged to be able to begin mine. It is because they have allowed young women like myself to become transformational leaders. Nurture New, my platform, has been able to grow and gain the recognition that it needs because of this organization. And like my favorite quote by Mother Teresa, I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water and create many ripples.
I'm thrilled to announce that my Voice for Change project Atmanirbhar is now available for viewing on the CI Talks website. And it's not just a project, but it is a reflection of my journey and that of other countless who have stood strong and embracing self-reliance on the face of challenges. And I am here to call my fellow Indians to show their support.
lived in Nepal, and in Nepal, a lot of the girls are very like shorter, like genetically they're more shorter, more thinner, more smaller. Like their bone structure is very small, and my bone structure is more like American, American, you know what I mean? Like, but I think,
For sure.
so I was like twice their size always, and they would always be like, "You're big," you know. I would always be called fat if he's big, even though I was like stick thin, and it's because I had a big bone structure. But then, so yeah, I used to starve myself a lot, and I think that really messed up my metabolism. I started like gaining weight after that, actually, very quickly, and I also have a hormonal problem, hormonal disease, which causes extreme.
First is education for women, that it's right of every woman to receive education, no matter where they come from. And second is anti-gender bias. If I give my example, I'm a working model in Pakistan, and I want every woman to participate in the male-dominating profession and take part in media field, in modeling and filmmaking. So I really want women to go out there and speak for themselves, and whatever their interests are, just participate it without being judged and being told that this is not your field.
Essentially, I believe if we have more women leaders, it'll be a reflection of a more diverse, inclusive, and empowered world. You know, women have this innate quality of being empathetic, understanding, and compassionate. And you know, the statistics will show only a third of the leaders around the world are women. And with that representation, we can really amplify the voices of women, make sure that all of the opportunities and the social issues such as gender-based violence and the lack of women education around the world are addressed, and that every woman feels that she has a seat at the table as well.
I'm 26 years old, born and raised in beautiful Singapore. I am the second of 3 sisters, so you can imagine what that's like. So for 6 years, I've worked as a personal trainer in the fitness industry, and it was really my own struggles with fitness that led me down this path. And now it's an inseparable part of my life.
Hey everyone, let's talk skin. Now having good skin is very important for me because it helps with my confidence and keeps me feeling empowered. There are a couple of things I do to make sure my skin is looking healthy, and that is eating well, drinking lots of water, exercise, and also taking a supplement.
I come from South Africa where the sunsets are vibrant reds and the oceans are deep blue. As far as your eye can see, you will find exotic landscape filled with beautiful fauna and flora. I come from a land where its citizens are friendly and resilient, who fight in pursuit of a better South Africa. My South Africa, a beautiful land but entrenched with deep adversities, particularly for women who make up more than 50% of the population. Women are facing severe issues which stop their progress in their life. The time is now to recognize that women's rights are humans' rights and that a woman can become whatever she wants to.
representing not only Thailand, but all of you from around the world. As a human and as a person with a dream, I want you to believe in yourself and never restrict yourself from achieving greatness. Don't wait for tomorrow. The time to act is now. Every day is an opportunity to grow and be a better person. So do it all with 100% of your heart and be the change that you want to see in the world.
Hello Universe, I am Brooke Jackson, Miss Universe Zimbabwe. In a country where nearly 80 to 90% of the population trades in the informal sector and up to 65% is predominantly women, financial inclusion is very limited in Zimbabwe, and therefore I stand as an ambassador of social change, vying for the financial inclusion of businesses in the informal sector, especially those run by women. Financial inclusion is when businesses have access to formal banking platforms and are able to formally transact and have access to financial services. In Zimbabwe, there has been a very little uptake of formal financial inclusion due to a lack of financial literacy, and people are not aware on how to earn, save, invest, protect, spend, and borrow finances. Traditionally in Zimbabwe, when it comes to skill development, economic empowerment, and financial literacy, women have been left behind. And so this is a problem very close to my heart, as I want to make women feel more valued and help give them a chance to do what they really want to do in life. And overall, just improve their livelihoods for themselves and their families. The United Nations Sustainability Development Goals include 3 goals that speak very closely to my causes: good jobs and economic growth, gender equality, and poverty alleviation or reduction. And I am very proud to champion these goals through my advocacy to you today. In September 2023, I partnered with Bold Glam Studio by Jackie Mageddo to empower women from underprivileged backgrounds in rural areas. These women received training by Jackie Mageddo herself and were provided with a batch of pencils to sell. This initiative aimed to promote skill development, uplift the woman as successful businesswomen, and contribute to their financial growth. Furthermore, in October 2023, I partnered with Mother Africa Trust on 3 of their key projects in Wangi District. Mother Africa Trust is dedicated to advancing gender equality, creating opportunities for women through economic solutions and skill development programs that will empower women to access the finance. On my visit to Mother Africa Trust, I was able to meet these women from the Mabali basket weavers, the mushroom farmers, and the beekeeping projects. I was lucky enough to donate a check for $10,000 that will contribute to the continuation of these projects. During my reign, and with the hope of its continuation, I will continue to partner with key NGOs and major corporate sponsors, both within Zimbabwe and on an international scale.